Welcome to another PhoneSavvy.com application review. Today we'll be reviewing Photo Editor. The application looks like this on your Android-powered device. Go ahead and visit the Play Store and type in Photo Editor in the search engine at the top and you'll find this application. It's by Dev MacGyver. And Photo Editor is the most professional photo editing software available for Android smartphones. It has a number of color adjustment options and effects. You can also rotate, crop, resize, frame, and draw on your photos if you'd like. And the best part about this is if you choose to, you can make modifications to only certain sections of your photo. Like if you make a color adjustment, you can choose to only brighten up or dull a certain section of your photo. And there's a number of changes that you can make for those sections as well. Let me show you how the application works. When you bring up the application, this will be the main home screen that you see, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You have gallery, camera, file browser, new, batch, recent photos. New is for a different layout, and tools. So if we go to gallery, we can choose an image from our gallery to start editing, and we'll just go ahead and take a picture of one of our buddies that we took a photo of. And let's do some editing. So once it's in the layout of the application, we can do all of our modifying down here at the bottom bar. When you drag over, you can see that there's a bunch more options to the right, and then you can go through and see what kind of editing you want to do for your photos. And when you select one of these options, if it has some sub options after that, you will see them. Like when I choose color, it's got the different color manipulation that you can choose. And if you hit the little over arrow, it'll show you the other things like temperature and exposure, brightness and contrast. So you can go through those and just drag the bar to the right if you want to increase any of these, like brightness. And let's say you want to lower contrast or raise it. And let's say we want to put a little tint of a different color. We can just drag this over. And the important thing to remember is whenever you make some adjustments to the picture in a certain category, you need to save those or apply them to the picture to add on to it. So basically what you'll do is you'll hit apply when you find something that you like. If you don't, just hit the back button. Otherwise you can hit apply, and now it'll bring us back to this main screen and we can add more adjustments to our picture. So let's say we want to add some effects. If we hit effect, we can go through this, and let's say we want to add some blur. Let's hit the blur effect. And here I'm going to show you what I mean by only modifying certain sections of the picture. So obviously when I add the blur effect, it's going to put that on the whole thing. But if I hit this all option here, it can give me a little section that I can drag around. Or if I want to make my own little section, I can just hit shape and use a paintbrush to modify the picture. But as you can see, it's clear around the square, but it's blurry inside of it. But if I hit the INV button here, it will change, and inside the square it's clear, and then it's blur on the outside. Now, like I said, if I hit shape and then paintbrush, I can just go ahead and draw on the picture, and wherever I draw, it will become clear again, but the rest of it will stay blurry. And you can do those types of manipulations with any of these effects and colors and combine them into however way you want. So like I said, you can spend a lot of time with this and come up with some pretty cool ideas for your photos. And anyway, when you're done, let's see, I like what I have. I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. So now I have a blurry photo on the outside and clear right in the middle. I can go ahead and save this or make some size changes if I want. And when you hit the save button, you can save it to your gallery. You can just go ahead and share it right on the spot with somebody. Add it to your favorite social networks. You can apply it as wallpaper. You can save it to your SD card. And the overwrite option will actually replace the original picture with this new one that you've created. So if you hit overwrite, remember that you will lose your original photo. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit gallery and save this image that I've created to my gallery. And now when I go to my photo gallery, I have a little folder for my photo editing, and here are some other pictures that I've modified with that same photo, so you can get a little idea of some of the things that you can do. And here's my most recent one. And that's one of our featured applications of the month. It's Photo Editor by Dev MacGyver. Make sure you download that, and also visit phonesavvy.com to find more great applications like this that you can get on your Android smartphone.